At one point, Joy attempts to prevent sadness from having any influence on Riley's psyche by drawing a small circle of sadness in the chalk and instructing sadness to stay within it. It's a funny moment, but psychologists will recognize that Joy is engaging in a risky behavior called emotional suppression, an emotional regulation strategy that has been found to lead to anxiety and depression, especially amongst teenagers whose grasp of their own emotions is still developing. Sure enough, trying to contain sadness and deny her role in the action ultimately backfires for Joy and Riley. Later in the film, when Bing Bong loses his wagon, Joy tries to get him to cognitively reappraise the situation, meaning that she encourages him to reinterpret what this loss means for him, in this case, by trying to shift his emotional response towards the positive. Cognitive reappraisal is a strategy that has historically been considered the most effective way to regulate emotions. But even this method of emotion regulation is not always the best approach, as researchers have found that it can sometimes increase rather than decrease depression depending on the situation. Towards the end of the movie, Joy does what some researchers now consider to be the healthiest method for working with emotions. Instead of avoiding or denying sadness, Joy accepts sadness for who she is, realizing that she is an important part of Riley's emotional life. Emotion experts call this mindfully embracing an emotion. What does that mean? Rather than getting caught up in the drama of an emotional reaction, a mindful person kindly observes the emotion without judging it as the right or wrong way to feel in a given situation, creating space to choose a healthy response. Indeed, a 2014 study found that depressed adolescents and young adults who took a mindful approach to life showed lower levels of depression, anxiety, and bad attitudes, as well as a greater quality of life.